Imagine I'm the one guy that gets a Charizard out of these random packs, okay? We got a Charizard. I was joking when I said, what's up, everyone? My name's Lionheart. That's L10NHeart16. Welcome to the Pride Lands. And today, just a really quick video over something. I mean, I was shopping around looking for cards, stopping in local Walmarts and stuff like that, and hit a Walgreens that I don't normally get to hit over in like South Tulsa, like the Bixby-ish area, and saw a product that I haven't seen before. And it is this little guy right here. And so if you guys don't know, I'm trying to get a full set of PSA 10 Jolteons by buying, trading, flipping, selling, grading, the whole shebang. But I also like ripping packs along the way. But I believe in ethical ripping, which means never ripping over MSRP and always trying to get the pack as cheap as possible to rip. And so sometimes I see products like this in the Walgreens that have this mystery card in front. And most of the time, I'm just like thinking like, you know what, that's always going to be a trash card. They just want you to try to buy these. And so we have 2 Shrouded Fables and 3 Trick or Trade packs. I think that's what they're called. Trick or Treat, Trick or Trade, something like that. I'm not a huge fan of the Shrouded Fable set, but there is a Houndoom and a Zorora that I really like from there. And if you miss those and still get hits out of them, the hits from Shrouded Fable actually can resell pretty well to like kind of keep you rolling, you know. And I have no idea what's in Trick or Treat. I've never opened those, so I'm just curious to open it. It says, you know, 4 packs plus 1 bonus card, but there's 5 packs in here and a bonus card. Now, my thoughts around this, though, is like, you know, this card is usually a throwaway card, but something has to hit eventually, right? Like, they can't just make a living off throwaway cards. This is from the Fairfield company, so I don't know what their reputation is. On the bag, it says this package is guaranteed to contain 4 Pokemon packs. So it said guaranteed, but there's 5, so whatever. And bonus card. The products in this package have been purchased directly from the manufacturer or purchased from the secondary market and repackaged for retail by Fairfield Company. So I'm very curious about what that means, because I've always assumed that, you know, people were reselling things that they know. I mean, I don't know. I just don't feel like this is ever a good deal. But they can't all be bad deals, or else people wouldn't keep buying them, right? Like, surely something has to hit in one of these hidden cards. So today I just had a feeling this is the last one on the shelf, and I've never opened Trick or Trade. Shrouded Fable has some chases that I want, but also some good resale value. It could be a good ethical rip, so let's see. But man, if this is something like a Charizard, imagine I'm the one guy that gets a Charizard out of these random packs. Okay, so we're gonna switch to the other camera and open this bad boy up. Okay, so here we are. Maybe start from here. I don't know how to open these with protecting whatever the hit card could be in there. Maybe this way. That's some progress. There we go. What? Oh my goodness. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I gotta... All right. So they don't have this hidden, but let's see what our hit card is. I've already seen it. Maybe you guys did too, but 3, 2, 1. Dude, we got a Charizard. We got a Charizard. I was joking when I said, you know, what if we get a Charizard? We got a Charizard. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Let me get it out safely. Okay, full discrepancy. I knew I was going to get a Charizard out of this because you could definitely see the Charizard when you turn the pack like sideways. Like, I could peek through the thing and see the Charizard. So again, that's one of the only reasons I even got it, because I usually, like I say, usually these things are trash and you would not want to get these because they're normally throwaway cards. But this has a Charizard in it. This is the Charizard EX 74. Okay, so let's pull that up really quick. Which I will say, it's not the Charizard I thought. I thought it was this Charizard. But it's actually Charizard 74. And it's a shiny Charizard. Pokemon promo that sells for $12.98 a day. Okay? PSA 10 7304. So um I don't really collect Charizards that much. But when I saw this was in here, I mean, like, who's not gonna take a free Charizard and also rip some packs? So we'll see what we're gonna do with this. I can't tell if it's gradable. Again, things get so beat up in these containers. I'm seeing some streaks on the back and stuff like that. Probably makes it not gradable. But it could look really good in a binder, or I might sell it at the trade show coming up. Okay, we're doing a card show, October 18th. So I'll have to decide what I want to do with that. But it was a no-brainer once I saw the Charizard in there, right? Because there's just worth on multiple levels for this Charizard. So this is a Charizard we didn't have. Super stoked to get it, and now we just get the rip packs for fun, right? So 100% at ethical ripping at this point. We are well below MSRP ripping on these. So yeah, let's do this. So here's our 5 packs that came in that Trick or Trade. I've never opened these. There's 4 Trick or Trades and 2 Shrouded Fable packs. So there's even more packs than I thought. Man, what's in Trick or Trade? I have no idea. I've never opened. Okay, the Trick or Trade 2024 pack. There's some cool cards in here. Umbreon with the Halloween stamp. That would look great in a collection. Monkey Dory, not a fan of. Gengar is always super popular. All right, so Umbreon Gengar, pretty great. Pretty great little finds in here. So and the PSA 10s actually do decent. So there's a chance that we could hit some. Oh, a Darkrai. Darkrai with the stamp. Okay, so we're looking for Darkrai and Umbreon. Those are the 2 I want. But all the 10s actually do pretty well. So we could really hit anything here. So that's what we're looking for. We'll see if we can get those. Cool. I wasn't expecting to have anything I'd really want in here, but oh, if there's a Trevenant in there, I really like Trevenant too. Oh, these thin packs are always tricky to open without hurting the cards. So I should just start keeping back here. In fact, oh wait, I have a knife. Maybe this will work. Okay. First ever Trick or Trade pack. Okay. Wait, Coco. I don't know how these work. Mimikyu and Pumpkaboo. So is the hit always in the middle? Wow, look at the hollow. Hollow looks good. All these are going to make really great binder cards. So that's exciting. I like the stamped cards. Even if these are just like a gimmick, it's still fun to have. Oops. Hoping I didn't just shave the top off this pack. Okay, Iron Jugulus. Bezendipity. There's the Trevenant. Cool. I wonder if the Trevenant has a hollow. I wonder if that's how this works. Like everything has a hollow, so you could hit anything as the hollow. Again, I've never opened these, so I have no idea. Ghastly, Spooky Boy, Okie Dokie, and Poltergeist. It makes sense that Poltergeist is in there. Some of these cards don't really make sense that they're in here. Like, I don't understand why that trio is in here. Monkey Dory, Okie Dokie, and Pheasantipity. Now, Pheasantipity is, like, very playable, or was. I don't know if it still is. So I wonder if the Halloween stamped Pheasantipity goes for more or not. Chandelure. Fluttermane. Look at that. Nice hollow. Super cool. Oh, gosh. Terrible. Terrible. Poorgeist. Great art. Okay, so those are our Halloween packs. got some, got some cool things for the binder. Nothing really that I think we could like sell or interested in selling. No big deal though, because here is Shrouded Fable, in which we will pull either the Zorora or the Houndoom or the Persian or the Celia that I just got a freaking 9 on that should have been a 10. So that's what we're looking for out of these. One to the front. Okay. Drowsy, Horsey, Golbat, Settle, Iron Moth, Night Stretcher, Dusknoir, Horsey, Reverum. We've pulled that guy before, got him in the binder. We've actually done pretty decent on Shrouded Fable. I've pulled the Duskull, like the secret art, and the Okidoki. They're actually off being graded. Sent them like 7 months ago. Still waiting on those to get. Thanks, PSA. Maybe the market will be done crashing. They'll both be worth a penny. Alright, that's Zorba, but not the one we want. Measle, Eevee, Hourglass, Crobat, Mean Secret Arts, Hypno, Axu, cute, and Rourke. Okay, didn't really get anything other than the Reverum EX and some cool things out of the Halloween packs. I'm actually excited to put in the binder. But again, I bought this because I knew we had a Charizard back there that was worth at least $10, and so the lower. It's all about trying to get. If you're gonna rip responsibly, right, which we all should be trying to do, that means accepting the fact that you're either just like gonna lose money or you need to be willing to sell the things that you don't want for your collection. So I don't really collect Charizard, so I'm gonna try to sell the Charizard, and that makes it. If I would have hit something out of these packs, it would have been over the top. But since I didn't, it's okay because I already know I'm moving off money or moving. So I had some comments on my last videos like, you think like a scalper, and it's like, hey, like don't gatekeep like the different ways that people are trying to grow their collection in the hobby. I collect Jolteon, but I still like ripping. So I have to figure out how to make that work. I have a goal and I have an interest. And so if these things like conflict, then I just wouldn't ever rip or like do anything. But I do enjoy ripping, and there are other cards other than Jolteon that I'm interested in. It's just that they're my goal. So yeah, don't gatekeep. Just let people do what they want. This was fun. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.